Really have worked towards it. I can see that. Correct.
I think the biggest misconception is people think that Bahrain is a young nation in the region. We've witnessed firsthand the destruction of wars.
I would also share the pride of being a journalist in Bahrain like you. The true measure of a nation's narrative is rarely found in its official communiques. It is written by its fourth estate. For decades, the Bahraini press has functioned not just as an observer, but as a distinct, resilient voice, carrying the stories, the nuance, and the identity of the kingdom far beyond its borders. And now, the voice has found its most powerful amplification yet on the global stage, by securing a seat on the executive committee of the International Federation of Journalists. This young Bahraini journalist has turned local storytelling into international diplomacy. He steps into one of the global media's most influential decision-making rooms, carrying with him both the legacy of Bahraini journalism and a historic mandate for the region. Welcome to the Voice of the Week, and we have with us Rashid Alhamer, Editor-in-Chief of Ayam Publications and the Vice President of Bahrain Journalists Association, joining us. Rashid, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Raji. I'm very pleased to be with you here tonight. Indeed. And to welcome the viewers of the week.
Thank you very much. So let me begin with the achievement itself, an election of a seat on the IFJ. 122 votes from 148 countries. What a striking mandate. My first question is, what do you think is these 122 voices of different journalistic cultures found in you, the person, and Bahrain, the country, for giving you this vote of confidence?
In the beginning, it's a very big honor to be representing Bahrain on the executive committee of the International Federation of Journalists. Mm-hmm. The International Federation of Journalists is a very well-established federation that represents over 600,000 journalists from all over the world.
Correct.
It's been established over 100 years ago in Paris, and it's headquartered in Brussels, Belgium. Getting the confidence of 122 votes from the World Congress of Journalists in Paris was something we worked very hard for. We worked closely with the global journalists from all over the world who we lobbied, who we were in contact with. I was representing Bahrain the past 4 years as advisor to the executive committee. It was a stepping stone to reach to the global stage. During the 4 years, I was very keen on attending every ExCom meeting around the world. We were sharing thoughts, representing Bahrain. We spent and invested a lot of time in building bridges with these colleagues from all over the world. They know Bahrain very well. They are very happy with the level of freedom and press maturity that Bahrain has reached to. And I think it is a testament to the level of press freedom, to the international recognition of journalism in Bahrain. We will work very hard, very closely with our colleagues from all over the world to make sure that our values for press freedoms, for the security of journalists, for empowering our voices around the world that are reached, and we will be representing them in the best shape and form.
Excellent. You really have worked towards it. I can see that. Like 4 years, you've done your homework, and wherever we, as a country, as a nation, we put our mark, we never fail, isn't it? And you are a testament to that. Well, my next question would be, you're now on the table with Arab voices like Palestine and Saudi Arabia, who also have their representatives at the IFJ, isn't it? Now, I know you'll have to strike a balance, and your personal balance will definitely be to promote Bahrain and its agenda. How do you think it will be easy for you to do that? How will you manage that while standing in the United Arab Front, which IFJ has a representation on board?
I need to express my honor that my colleagues from Oman, from Bahrain, from Saudi Arabia, from Tunisia, and from Palestine are the Arab representatives
on board this time.
On the IFJ Executive Committee. We share similar values to journalism, to the values of freedom of speech, to the values of security for journalists, to support system that helps journalism foster an environment where they can be creative, they can voice their opinions, where they can spread spread a positive dialogue in the environments they work in. Our main concern right now is to support. We have a few things that are on our agenda. We are supporting, first of all, making sure that journalist organizations are not running out of business by the challenges of artificial intelligence, by the disruption that we are seeing from social media networks, by ensuring that these organizations are supported properly through systems or through schemes that are put in place. The second thing is we are very concerned about the security of journalists all over the world. We are going through turbulent times, as you can see in the region. We've witnessed firsthand the destruction of wars, and we have seen how journalists put themselves at very high risk to get the correct image or the correct voices out there. We will work together with the International Federation of Journalism to bring closely special programs to train journalists on how to make sure their security and safety is their number one priority, and to save their lives in face of any danger they are ahead of while conducting their job.
The job, yeah.
Also, we are focusing a lot on women empowerment in the journalist scene. We want to see proper representation amongst all departments, amongst all sects of the media. It is an important thing that we need to support, and we need to cater, especially in the Middle East. We will work together on helping other journalists who are in different regions who need help or who are going through some difficulties, whether it's something environmental, something out of their hands. We will work together in supporting them. We are a whole global support system. We are building bridges. We are working together for one common cause.
Right. Just to pick a cue from your answer, you mentioned about the line of duty that we all face, turbulent times. Interestingly, President Juliana Lennis had referred to that in that context in her address at the IFJ meeting. And congratulations to Juliana as well. I think Peru is representing in the leadership for the first time. Yeah. She mentioned about how journalists face, they're either displaced or killed or getting trapped in volatile regions or areas. Thank God we are in a much stabler and safer situation. So what is, in your opinion, journalists like you and me from a much stabler part of the world, the larger Gulf and of course Bahrain, what do you think we can do? Especially you are in a decision-making scene at the table with the IFJ. What do you think we can do about it?
First thing, I have to condemn what's happening in the global scene. We are seeing the deadliest years for journalists. The past couple of years have been the deadliest years for a journalist. It is becoming a very risky job to handle. Our job, whether
more than adventurous, it has become riskier. That's the right word you said. Yeah.
And our job, whether it's through Bahrain Journalists Association or our representation in the International Federation of Journalism, is to support in any way, shape or form the freedom and the safety and security of journalists. We have seen cases where we have worked together with the International Federation of Journalists and international lawyers and raised cases in the International Court of Justice for assassinated journalists such as Shireen Abu Akleh in Palestine. We should make sure we give them the full support, whether it's legal support, whether it's emotional support, whether it's financial support to their families, putting together funds that would help them, helping them relocate. If you have somebody injured in a war-torn region, the International Federation of Journalists has and the Arab Federation of Journalists has relocated journalists to give them the proper medical support they need. Even we've seen during the Port of Beirut incident, we've seen support to special support to certain journalist organizations and journalists in order for them to continue operating with the support of the International Federation.
Great. So that's a lovely long list of mandate, and I really wish and hope that you being there will be a real voice for the journalists in this region. Though we are not facing as many atrocities as from the other neighborhood region, we still face the perils, isn't it? Especially in unprecedented times like the war. So coming back to Bahrain. Bahrain has always been ambitious in becoming regional hubs for many entities, especially media. Bahrain has been always in the front in terms of its aspiration to be a media hub. Now, with a voice that is very crystal clear on international scenario, as a Bahraini journalist, what would be that one misconception, I underline, misconception about Bahrain, which you would want to correct on the global stage? Because, allow me to elaborate it, we have seen through unrest times where Bahrain faced the worst from international media. We have been pictured as something which we were really not. You must have been a young journalist, me too, at that time. We have seen how things were, isn't it?
Yeah.
So from that point till now. So what is that one misconception about Bahrain which you would want?
Bahrain does not have a vibrant journalist scene. Journalism in Bahrain has crossed over 80 years. You have diverse forms of media. There are many entities that are working. They're all part of the private sector. They are not managed by some sort of government apparatus or anything. Bahrain's media scene is flourishing. Its voice is being heard across the world. And I am proud to be a member of this journalist family in Bahrain. What we are seeing in the past few years is a huge transformation in media. Since His Majesty the King's reform program, we've seen an influx in people entering the journalist scene. We have the tools needed to become an international media hub for the region, and I think we are being in a position where Bahrain is positioning itself properly for the next stage.
Great. So before we conclude, before I come to my last question, tell us something a bit about you, the person, Rashid, something about your family. I don't know if you have free time. What do you do during your free time? What are your hobbies?
I'm Rashid Al Hamer. I work editor-in-chief of Ayam newspaper.
And also the Vice President of Bahrain Journalists Association.
Vice President of Bahrain Journalists Association. The newspaper takes most of my time, whether it's being in the newspaper, managing the newspaper and editorial team, or the social aspect of the job, attending events. I have a family of 4 people, me, my wife, and 2 kids. I try to spend most of the time with my family, my free time. Although the work schedule is a bit busy during the week, but always have to find time for family time.
Brilliant. That's striking the balance. That's what's needed in today's world.
Indeed.
Yes, I would also share the pride of being a journalist in Bahrain like you. As you said, it is a country that is thriving in terms of media, and we are definitely not a young nation, as you said, as most people think. Being small is not being young. We have been growing. Now, my final question would be, if anyone would ask you, why should they watch this interview, or what is that take back that you have in this interview, especially to those young and aspiring journalists out there? We discussed journalism is not anymore that safe place to be, and it's a happy thing that we see many young women are coming forward as well. So do others. So what is your message to those aspiring journalists out there?
My message to our future colleagues in journalism is to believe in themselves, voice their opinion, do their homework, read about what they're writing about. Today they have a vibrant future ahead of them. The barriers to entry that once existed when we first entered, or for the generations before us, are all being removed. I think anybody can be a journalist from comfort of their house.
Yes.
And create wonderful news content that can be appreciated for anyone around the world.
Around the world, yeah.
And this is your time to shine, and all the best.
And yes, and they can also make an impact for the change.
For sure. I think one more thing is people should always invest in teaching themselves new tools. Today, the ability to learn very easy through many online tools, understanding the tools that are out, whether it's in multimedia, whether it's in artificial intelligence, whether it's in all the tools that are available today online. They should invest in them and teach themselves, and be on the forefront of technology.
Great. Yeah, get the best out of the technology. Rashid, once again, congratulations, and we really hope that your voice would bring in a lot of change, journalists worldwide and also in Bahrain.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations and all the best.
Thank you.
A mandate of this scale is more than an individual triumph. It is a validation of Bahrain's media footprint and a pivotal moment for Gulf journalism. As Rashid takes his place at the global table, the conversation ahead will undoubtedly shape how our region stories are told to the world. And this is Rajiv Unikrishnan signing off.